Can you hear me?
Yep.
I think I need another earphone because I'm hearing this tapping noise in my ear. Are you hearing that?
No.
Okay. We're not recording on. Oh,
We
shit.
definitely are.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, boo.
How are you?
Making it day by day. How are you?
I got a headache. I call myself trying to be classy and drink wine today.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I got a fucking headache because I picked up this strong ass wine that I should have just stuck with what the fuck I get, and I got a
You got a
headache.
real wine? Was it sweet?
No, it's like more dry
Mm,
than. So I was trying to
yes, real
really be
wine.
classy based. So,
Hmm.
but I have a fucking headache now, and I should
You
have
didn't
just.
drink enough water.
No, actually, I've been drinking. That's part two of my story. Like, I started drinking a lot of water the past couple of days because I was slacking on my water, and all the impurities must be leaving my body because I have a fucking pimple dead center in my fucking forehead since I've been
Mm.
drinking water, and I look like a unicorn. So go me. But yeah, like I'm hydrated for sure, but yeah, I should have just stuck to Hennessy or Jameson or something because, like, goddamn.
No, no,
But the
ma'am.
thing is, like, I would wake up in the morning on a weekday, like, oh shit, I drank a lot last night. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try wine. And here I am with a damn headache. But I'll
Maybe your
fight through it.
body's just rejecting it. Just keep drinking it. Wine is so good.
I
I
mean, it
wish
is. I like sweeter wine though.
all wine. I love it all. You know what I realized though, because
Oh.
I do usually buy sweeter wines, but 2 weekends ago I have went and got like a regular wine. Like I got like a Zinfandel and something else, and
Mm.
so they're a lot stronger. Like with the sweet wines, I can just drink through that shit. So now I know when I would talk to my doctor would be like, "How many glasses of wine do you have a night?" And I would tell them my honest number. Now I know
Mm-hmm.
why they was looking at me crazy because when I had the non-sweet wine, I would have like a glass and be like, that was cute. That's enough for me. Maybe two
Right,
if
like
I'm
it's stronger because it's like you get lit quicker.
yeah.
But them sweet wines, I could drink a whole bottle and be like, baby,
Facts.
where's the shots?
Facts,
Because
facts.
this is not what I
So that's when
expected
my
to be.
doctors were judging me.
Hmm. So,
Anywho, how was your holiday weekend?
it was cool. I
Oh,
went
that doesn't
to
sound that great.
no. It was I went with a friend it was the family, but we went to a friend's cookout on this lake, which I don't remember where the hell we were at. It was somewhere, not lake, a bay. I don't know. It's a body of water, and we
All right.
it was like a 4th of July cookout, but it was also her grandfather's birthday. But it was super lit because old people really know how to have a good non-ignorant time, and like the food was good. It was liquor, like it was just like cool, but it didn't rain like fucking fuck shit. But it was cool. I had fun. What'd you do?
That's what's up. I drove, Lord knows I will never do that again, but I
Mm-hmm.
drove to Tennessee to go see my dad and my brother and his wife and my daughter, I guess she was there.
Mm-hmm.
And on the 4th of July, so I guess I have a family member that lives like less than 10 minutes away from my dad. So we went over his house and he got like a nice little size house pool in the back.
Mm.
And all the men were like little children lighting up fireworks. Like, I was like, y'all having way too much fun lighting these. First of all, why are they selling y'all these fucking fireworks just to fucking like fire off in your backyard?
Right.
Niggas in Tennessee take fireworks mad seriously. Like every house had the big ass,
Like the joints that they put on a show or something.
my nigga. Like everybody. At one point, it was like our house was competing with another house The house we were at definitely won. But I was like, these fireworks are loud and PTSD. Like, y'all stress me out, so I'm gonna leave.
Right.
Um, and then I just chilled there for the rest of the weekend. Like after 4th of July, I didn't do shit. We just kind of. Oh no, I took my little brother and my daughter to the movies, but I fell asleep, so I don't even know what the movie was about.
Which movie did y'all go see?
Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was it. And then I drove that fucking ridiculous amount of hours back. So
Girl.
Sunday, I got home like Sunday morning around like 8:30, and that was it. I was in the bed for the rest of the day.
Shit, I would have too.
I
Like,
was so tired.
so did you make that drive all the way through, or did your ass stop?
Well,
I mean, like, besides, like, to Pia, get some snacks or something. Like, did you take a nap?
so going, I stopped for like an hour and a half, and I was trying to take a nap. I couldn't.
Good.
So then I was just like, fuck it. I kept going. Then I started to get tired, went and stopped somewhere again, maybe not for like 40 minutes. And then the sun was like, hey, bitch, we up.
Wake up.
So after that, I just kept going. And then on the way back, it was kind of the same thing. Like I had to stop to get gas. So I tried to sit in my car and take a nap, but nothing was happening. So I just thugged it out and rode all the way through.
Girl.
11 hours with no traffic, no stopping, no nothing. But on the way back, I turned into a fucking 5-year-old and I had to pee like every hour and a fucking half.
Oh my gosh. Was you
So
drinking a lot of water, or had you been drinking the weekend a lot, or what the hell?
I try not to drink too much water when I know I have to drive long distances, but I did have like mad Red Bull because I needed to stay up because I was so tired.
Right.
So that shit was just going through me.
Yikes. Well, I'm glad you made it back safely, babe, because I was worried about you, honey. Talking about you was going to be pulling over, sleeping in truck stops, and I was like,
and I tried.
I was like, yo, that sounds like a daggone episode of, I don't know, abducted or some shit.
It's not the 70s. Truck drivers aren't abducting people at truck stops anymore.
But it ain't the truckers, it's the serial killers, because they know that's where they can get easy niggas from. They're like, let me just scoop some niggas sleeping.
Well, serial killers don't like fat black women, so I'm good.
Ma'am. Hey, listeners, how are you guys?
I'm Shay.
And Dice is cutting her the fuck off with that comment. Welcome to another episode of the Chatty Patties.
What episode are we on?
44.
Oh, okay.
Sure. I think that's how you say it, but 44. Oh.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, let me know. But I don't know. My Spanish is rusty. But I think. Anyway, we're on episode 44. And this week, I just figured that we would talk about our feelings about hating humans because there has been so much going on in the news and on social media that, yeah, like, then don't get me wrong. Social media, the internet, all of that good stuff, super fucking entertaining, but it is also hella fucking draining. Like, seriously. Like, and it made me start hating humans. Like, and it didn't just happen. Like, this has been a progression for a while. So we are just going to talk about some recent humans because we can't talk about all of them. We'll be here for days. But
I never liked y'all.
Look, but we're going to talk about some of y'all recent motherfuckers that got me looking like the emoji with my hand on my chin like, So this is what your species does. Like, it's nigga. Y'all acting real trash out here. So I guess the first little one, not little, but the first thing I wanted to talk about was how y'all niggas is big mad. Like, I wish I could do my Plies voice. Oh, you mad. You big mad.
Over the fish.
The fish.
Oh, no. Okay, go ahead.
Ariel? That fish?
Yeah, that fish.
Oh, yeah. I was like, bitch, what they just did now? What they did to the fish? Yes, honey. They are so mad that, is it Haley or Holly? I know she in the group Chloe and Holly, or Chloe and Haley. Haley. Okay. So Haley from Chloe and Haley, which is a singing group. If we wrong, like, yeah, whatever. But she was actually casted to play Ariel in like an upcoming remake live action version of the Disney Little Mermaid. And motherfuckers was really in their feelings, like over this fictional whatever character that she is going to be playing, talking about, well, Ariel, why y'all got a black girl playing Ariel? Ariel ain't black, Ariel white. Whoop de whoop de whoop. Going in. These motherfuckers had Facebook groups. They then made petitions on change.org. Like, these niggas was trying to get her the fuck up out of here. And I just want to know, why y'all so mad?
I can tell you why, because somebody wrote a dissertation. Let me read it.
Always a think piece.
All right. This is from a white girl. Who knows? I'm not saying her name. She gets no shine.
Right.
Anywho, my problem with Ariel is she's completely different to what her original design is. It's not racist to feel that a character isn't accurately represented. If it was, we would call it racist when everyone calls out whitewashing, right? Oh, but if we call out blackwashing and a cash grab at diversity, we are the assholes. I'm sorry, but if you want a black Little Mermaid, make a spinoff or another Little Mermaid story. They do with Cinderella all the time, caps. The only time a princess has ever had her skin color called out is Snow White, which is false, but we'll get there. So if that's the case, we can make Pocahontas Latina, Merida, I don't know who that is, can be Russian.
The Asian, the like little fighter. I think she
from
was
Mulan.
like I think that's her name.
Oh, okay, I've never seen that movie. Yikes, guys. Can be Russian, and Rapunzel can be bald. It was a
what is fix the story?
I don't know. We're gonna get there. It was a huge issue that the Lion King had to have an African cast, right? Let's not forget that Jonathan Taylor, whatever the fuck his name was, voiced. Anyhow, well, it's a huge issue that Ariel isn't an accurate ginger. That is why she's hashtag not my Ariel, because she's not Ariel. Ariel deserves a ginger actress like Madeline something, not Haley Bailey, who probably only got the part because she's because what does it say? Oh, because of Beyonce. Let's be honest.
Oh my gosh.
Sweet bitch.
Let's
start.
Let's break that down. Break down that dissertation.
Let's start. I'm going to start with first of all, skin color called out. Only person Snow White. Well, that would be false because I could be wrong, but I could have sworn in Sleeping Beauty they make reference to her skin color. And even if that's incorrect, like the first fucking Disney movie came out in 1950, and when we got a black princess, it was the year 2009,
right?
And she was a fucking frog for like 95% of the fucking movie. Fact. 2009 was also 10 whole years ago. We haven't had a black princess since.
To this day.
Yeah, there's that. Can we make Pocahontas Latina? Well, let's see. Pocahontas was an actual fucking person. Like, she wasn't a made-up fucking character, let alone a made-up fucking mythical fucking creature. Unlike Ariel, Pocahontas was dead as a fucking real character. Right. So, and that was an integral part of the fucking plot. So, could Pocahontas be motherfucking Selena Gomez? No, sis. Because it doesn't fucking make sense. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
They could do like they always do and paint their fucking skin, because it's plenty of movies.
Oh, we're gonna get there.
Yes.
Can Rapunzel be bald? Well, bitch. Then what the fuck?
What's the story about?
Like, they're not the same thing. I like how you guys are trying to make it the same thing, but it's so not. So then, people, because I went through all of the hashtags of that hashtag not my Ariel bullshit, and people are complaining that the original story, not the fucking Disney shit, but the original story was based in it's like this, she has Danish roots. I guess the story was in Denmark. I'm trying to figure out how it was in Denmark. If the bitch is a mermaid, she's in the middle of the fucking ocean. But even if we want to take it there, okay, so if the original story was in Denmark, then how in the black ass fuck did Disney decide that they were going to have a Jamaican ass crab named Sebastian? Like, where his black ass come from?
Where his tropical ass come from?
Then I don't know if the whites know this, but guess what? Ginger is not a fucking ethnicity. It's literally the color of
The
somebody's
color
hair.
of your
My
fucking hair,
husband's hair
right?
is fucking red if you grow this shit out. My husband.
And there's plenty of African Americans that are born with red hair as well.
So
So
people
yeah,
were like really challenging what she was saying, and she was trying to make it like, well, I just, you know, I just really feel like redheads are not represented. And, Ariel was one of the only princesses we've had with red hair.
no,
And I'm like, well,
no.
Brave, I could have
I
sworn
was just
she.
about to say Brave had a nice little red afro.
And so that's one more than what the fuck we got, sis. I
Yeah,
People were really arguing about, again, not only a cartoon, but a creature, a mythical fucking creature, a creature that doesn't exist, a fucking
dog, a
mermaid.
whole ass mermaid.
Mermaids are not real, guys. This is not.
Dog.
I don't. So then people are trying to say, well, y'all changed, if y'all made Princess and the Frog a white woman, Tiana, y'all would be in uproar. Okay, first of all, the
In New Orleans.
the story. Well, if you want to keep it a buck, if we're going to original stories, the original Princess and the Frog story was not a white. I mean, it was not a black woman. So Disney already revamped it by making it a black woman
Yeah,
in the
black.
first place. But if you watch motherfucking Princess and the Frog, see, this probably went over a lot of the whites, right over the top of their heads. There was so many fucking racist things that were happening in that movie. For
Yeah,
instance, when Princess Tiana fucking said that, hold on, not Princess Tiana, because at that point she was just fucking Tiana. She was
right,
a boss
for
bitch
sure.
doing it on her own, making beignets for the raggedy whites.
Right.
When she scraped up her coins, the loan officers told her she was good money. She shows up with the coinage ready to sign the deed, and they're like, oh, somebody else put an offer on that building. So don't worry about it, girl. Just stay in your place. Like, you couldn't have handled a building that big anyway. I'm sorry.
Bitch,
An
what?
intricate part of the fucking plot was her fucking being black. So while you could make Princess Tiana white, because the original fucking story is Princess and the Frog, it would have to be a whole retelling of the story that Disney created, because
Mm-hmm.
it was based around her race. The
Yep.
same thing with Moana being an islander.
Yep.
Um, I don't even want to talk about Pocahontas, because unlike these other people, Pocahontas was a fucking real ass bitch.
A real person.
Actually, I found this out today, that Princess Tiana's character, the story was based off of a real person named Leah Chase, an African American in New Orleans. So
Oh, I didn't know that
yeah,
actually.
you look at that. So I'm just trying to understand. Y'all got to let me know, because I thought the only thing that was like important about the Little Mermaid story was like her voice, because that's what the fuck.
She can sing really well.
And Haley can sing that face off. I don't know
Right.
if bitches have heard her, but
She's lit.
but what was, I don't watch this shit, but there was a movie called Avatar: The Last Airbenders.
Yeah,
Um
I didn't watch Avatar. The blue niggas.
no, not Avatar, just not the blue niggas, but
Oh,
Avatar. It might not be Avatar, maybe something else, but there's something called
okay.
Avatar: The Last Airbenders, which is like an
Oh,
anime cartoon.
oh, okay.
Well, when they did a live action version of that, all them niggas was white, white,
Ooh.
white. Every last one of them. Even Aquaman. Aquaman's
Mm.
original character is a blonde white man, but the person that played him is
It's like Samoan or something,
yeah,
Hawaiian or something.
you know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to figure out, like, y'all, where was all this energy when they were casting them? Or how about like just a few years ago when they had the gods of Egypt, and like the nigga from 300 was playing a god or some shit in Egypt? Like, I'm just trying to figure this out. And then furthermore, I thought y'all didn't see color. Like,
Mm?
what happened,
Y'all
sis?
showing y'all true
I
colors.
thought
Look at
I
you.
thought y'all don't see color. Oh,
Look, y'all big mad over a cartoon character. Like,
y'all motherfucking racism just pop on out, honey.
it's like as soon as they try to mask it and be like, "Oh no, like what are you talking about?" Like it just comes right on out. Like, all right, the real me.
The
They said, "Oh, go ahead."
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that the lady, Jodie
The
Benson,
original voice. Mm-hmm.
yeah, she actually kind of, had Haley Holly's back and was like, "Nigga, like." it don't really matter like what we look like, pretty much. Like, just fucking tell the story. Like, we don't give a fuck what color Ariel is. Like, at the end of the day, actors or whatever, or voiceover people, I guess they're considered still actors. Like, we're here to tell a fucking story. It doesn't fucking matter what you look like. And like you said, it's a fictional character. Like,
they're all fucking fictional characters with the exception of Pocahontas. My thing is, like, not only are there fictitious fucking characters, but it's a fucking mermaid and those bitches don't exist. They don't
I seen
exist.
somebody post, they was like, since they so pressed about Ariel being white, they better make Ursula casted by a genuine purple skinned person.
I
And I
mean,
was fucking weak.
honestly, what does her being white have to do with the plot? Because
Not a damn
there's
thing.
nothing. Even if you're saying like, oh, I would have liked her to be a redhead. Nobody's fucking hair is as red as Ariel's was. So whoever played was gonna have to fucking dye their hair to be that
Any
kind of
fucking
red
way.
any fucking way. And I'm pretty sure that they are gonna make her fucking hair red.
Right.
So I just,
What's the issue?
all I know is, if not my hair, not my Ariel is a hashtag, I'm creating a new hashtag. Hashtag not my Jesus, because
Woo!
y'all have been walking around here trying to act like Jesus looks like motherfucking David Beckham, and in fact he fucking doesn't.
You ain't got Jesus out here being handsome.
So I'm just saying, he probably is handsome, but he handsome with melanin. I tell you that shit.
How about that?
So you niggas is over here acting like we fucking burnt the Confederate flag because Ariel's black. I got another thing coming for you hoes. Jesus ain't white neither. God damn, y'all make my ass itch.
Whew. Hate humans. And that's just point number one.
Okay.
Y'all, take a sip. In between, fucking you gotta take a breath and a sip. Dog. They had about that Facebook. I didn't get to get in the post because they made that that Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of it? I don't know. But I guess some of us hacking blacks got up in that damn group.
Oh, and the racism.
Look, spilling all the fucking tea about what was going on in that group. And it wasn't, they was taking it away from just being about, okay, like, we're really upset about this whole Ariel situation. Like, they was just like literally letting out all of their fucking racism, just pour. And eventually the shit got shut down. But like, y'all was big mad out there.
Did you see the meme that they had posted? It was like Ariel, but she was black and she had like really exaggerated black features, like kind of how they would make us look like way back when, like with the big,
yes, and they had the big teeth and lips and stuff. Pissed me off. Like, I was seeing like the other drawings, which were really pretty, where they were making like Ariel black and kind of had Haley's face a little bit or whatever. Then I seen one that was really cute. It was like she had like red dreads or red braids. It was really cute. But I definitely seen the one that you're talking about, and I was like, really?
Haley,
like, you got Ariel looking like Sambo out here? Like,
Haley has similar features to this fictitious fucking character. If you look at her,
she has like the nose, and like really dainty, like soft. She literally features.
Is just black. That's it.
Right.
And y'all can't do.
And the bitch can sing. Like, pick some white joint that you was going to play that looks like Ariel that's going to outsing her. Like, I'll wait. Like, come on.
So then people were bringing up Cinderella, the one with Brandy, the one that goes off.
Yeah.
And people are like, well, that's not the same thing because it's not Disney. Actually, bitch, Disney produced it.
Yeah. I was like, what do you mean it's not the same?
So it is. And y'all didn't complain. Why? Because Brandy and Whitney were singing down. And in that motherfucking story, the goddamn black and white mama had a fucking Polynesian Filipino ass son. I'm trying to figure out, like,
it was the United Nations in that joint.
I was just so mad. It's just, we can't have things. I honestly wish that, like, we just had our own side of the country and y'all moved to like
don't
Nebraska.
Come over here. Look, don't come over here. If y'all gonna be ignorant, we're gonna elect our own president over here. We're gonna have our own shit going on, like our own laws. Like,
y'all should just move to
Canada. Leave y'all alone.
Move to Canada and let us have the rest.
Views from the six. Just go.
Oh God, like, y'all really make it hard to not like white people. I really try to, but it's just shit like this happens, and I'm like, oh, really, people.
Some of y'all messed it up for the good
I saw
ones.
some black people though on the Shade Room who were saying that they didn't like the casting either though. And
Oh.
it was actually a lot like, nah, that don't make no sense. Because that's my childhood. First of all, it's not your childhood, bitch. It came out in 89. You weren't even alive. All them little bitches that's on the Shade Room was born in like 98. Shut the fuck up, stupid.
Probably
Little
just watched that
Mermaid was
joint.
one of my favorite. It is one of my favorite fucking
Oh, that
movies.
was your favorite Disney? Oh, movies, period.
One of my favorite Disney movies.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's like in my top.
Also, I know you was in your fucking feelings about this. Like, y'all niggas are really trying.
Yeah, it's like seriously like my top 3. I know all the words to that movie, all the songs. Like, I wore that little VHS the fuck out. And as soon as it came on DVD, I was pressed, and then it was re-released, and I got it again. Like, nah, for real. So for me, I'm just like, this is so dope that like now we're,
Progressive.
we're trying
to be.
even
I was
though
like trying
we
to be.
get a black fucking Disney character like once every 10 years. But
No. Not even that.
Right. Well, starting 10 years
once
ago.
in a lifetime.
So, and I remember like that year, Mara had, I swear to God, everybody bought her a fucking Tiana fucking Barbie doll. She had like 4 of the same type of Tiana fucking Barbie dolls.
Every black girl got a damn Tiana doll, because my daughter got one.
Like,
she got the regular Barbie looking one, and then she got like a little more like stuffed animal, not stuffed animal, but like a more like baby doll looking one. Like, black women was hyped. Like, you got to get this motherfucker right here.
And I have so many criticisms of that fucking movie. Oh my God, I do. But the fact that like we had a fucking princess, a princess who didn't become a princess until the last 5 minutes of the movie. But again,
she was definitely the little side friend of the white family, and it was just so much.
She was basically an indentured servant, but go off, sis.
For fucking sure.
Go off, sis. I cannot. There's been so many fucking movies that not even just like fucking Zendaya is in Spider-Man and she's MJ. MJ was historically a white woman. Michael B. Jordan played somebody from the Fantastic, whatever the fuck. Is it Fantastic Four or Fantastic Five?
I think 4.
Who knows?
Don't kill us.
Kill me. I don't give a fuck.
Like, y'all trash. I think it's trash.
He played a character that was historically white. I have a picture with a whole bunch of like comic book type characters.
Daggone, Tony Braxton played Belle, but it was like it wasn't a movie. I think it was
Broadway.
like on Broadway or something.
Yeah.
So I mean, it happens. Like, get the fuck over it. Like, should have left us in Africa if you ain't want us to take over. Kiss my ass.
Origins of the fucking original book too is nothing like the fucking Disney movie, and the bitch dies. Then fucking Eric, if that was even his name in the book, he was an asshole. He literally, like, from what I read in the original, in order for her to become a human, like anytime she would walk, her feet would bleed or something like that. And so the prince thought it was funny and would make her dance. And so her feet were hurt, obviously, because she's dancing. And then the agreement was with the sea witch was like, if he marries someone else, you turn into like sea foam. And guess what? He married someone else because he's a fuck nigga. And guess what happened to Ariel? She was fucking sea foam. So if you want to talk about...
That's a depressing ass story.
That's what I'm saying. So if you want to talk about original storylines and all that other bullshit, then let's do it. All the fucking Disney movies that we watch would not be fucking in existence because almost all of them fucking Snow White, Sleeping Beauty
has some dark ass
all of
stories.
them shit to do. Like, sis, Sleeping Beauty
I can see Sleeping Beauty. I was about to say I can see Sleeping Beauty being dark. Like, that shit.
Sleeping Beauty woke up and had a whole baby. Like, how? I've been asleep for 15 years. So, come on, let's relax, people. I just want y'all to say, I don't like niggers, and I
don't want you guys fucking up my Disney.
That's it. Just say it. Just say it.
Don't
so
come up with these little elaborate shit. Yeah. How about that point? But like, don't come up with these fake ass explanations on why and dissertations. Like, no, you just Like,
Y'all
no,
not the
your
only
racism
redheads.
still wants to
Y'all not
flourish.
the only blondes. We tell you guys this all the time. You're not the only blondes. You're not the only redheads. This shit is not exclusive. And when we get weaves, we don't get your weave. So don't use that dumbass excuse either.
Oh, I definitely just saw a
Like we
meme
going to
today.
Alabama to get your shit. Shut the fuck up.
Yes, I definitely seen that meme and I was fucking weak. It was like, why is it that black people get white people weaves? And they was like, Brazilian is not a white and we don't go to Alabama trying to get the Alabama straight.
Not us.
I fucking hollered. Like, so no,
No.
we don't.
Sorry.
Good try
Yeah.
though.
Moving
So moving
on.
on to other humans that I hate. So I know everyone has seen this video about the girl who went viral, who posted the video licking the ice cream.
Ah, sweet Jesus.
So yes, if y'all are not hip, I don't know where you've been because even my mom has heard about this. The girl who filmed this damn, which was stupid. I mean, it's stupid to do it, but you fucking recorded it, and you went into it looked like a grocery store. I don't know if it was like a little bodega, which you guys
Shut
call a
up.
little corner store, but no, it looked like a grocery store for real because it looked like an elaborate ice cream section. Anyway, opened up the joint and like took the ice cream carton, opened it and licked it, put the top on and put it back. So sis is dumb because she posted it, whole face is clearly in view. And the company, Bluebell, I think it was Bluebell Ice Cream, was like, nah, fuck that, because we don't want motherfuckers not to eat our ice cream and shit because they like, we don't know what's been licked, what haven't been licked. So they were working with the FBI to fucking find her ass. And like,
Got
this
him.
bitch is facing fucking up to 20 years for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they show pictures of other stores where they were actually locking the fucking ice cream
I saw
section,
that.
and you had to basically ask a worker to open the ice cream for you to get it. And of course, as humans that I hate would do, here come the fucking copycats.
I was
So
gonna say I saw way more videos after her too.
dog, so this dude in Louisiana actually got arrested because his dumbass made a similar video going in the fucking store licking the ice cream, but they got his ass the fuck up out of here. I just want to know why. I also seen another video today where this was actually out here in Maryland, where the big, like, the gallons of the Arizona sweet tea that they buy.
Mm-hmm.
He was going down the aisle, opening up the top of the tea, spitting in the tea, putting it back, and then walking away. It literally makes me not want to fucking eat anything, but at the same time, a little common sense, we definitely need to start checking the fucking the ceiling caps, like the caps on juice or whatever. Like, it fucking sucks that you have to do that, but once again, these fucking humans and
Y'all
your
are doing this
species
shit for likes on social media. That's
and about to lose your whole fucking freedom
for likes.
just because you want some likes and you think it's gonna be funny. It's disgusting. It's fucking trifling, because if it was you and somebody that had some type of disease licked your fucking ice cream or any type of fucking food and then you went home and fucking ate it, you would fucking be livid. So don't do that trifling ass shit. And what kind of parents do you have? You know what? I can't even blame parents. I'm not even gonna blame parents for this.
Because
But
kids need validation in a way I feel like parents didn't need because they didn't have social media.
I was just about to say that, like, I think for us, we are so like, we can't wrap our head around, like, why are you doing all this extreme shit just to be, some likes or get some retweets or to go viral. But for young people, this is their reality and this is their world. Like, there are literally, everything is on the fucking internet. So like, that shit matters. And like you said, that validation from millions of fucking strangers for some reason matters to them. And they're out here doing the most dumb fucking shit. But that, let me tell you something. I will fucking bust her in her fucking forehead. Like, that is trifling. All of them.
It really is. I wish I heard that Instagram was going to turn off the likes. And I wish that they would do that.
Some of y'all Instagram models about to lose y'all jobs.
I really wish that they would.
They should, because like, people are really, and I mean, it sucks for those people. Like, I guess Instagram, I don't know all the techie shit, but like, I guess there's some type of algorithm and shit, like when you're higher up in the followers and likes and stuff like that, where like you can start making money and shit like that. But these little motherfuckers trying to make it
are doing anything.
Doing dumb shit, like dumb ass shit. Like I feel like every probably like 3 or 4 months is some either dumbass challenge or something that somebody does that everybody's doing, like the fucking cucumber shit.
Thank you. What?
We can roll on into that since we talking about food, bitches.
Okay. Remember, like when sucking dick wasn't that cool, or like you didn't talk about it?
I remember being like around the age of, I want to say like 18, because I was like in college. Oh, I'm definitely fucking aging myself. Anyway, so I was like, that was not the thing back then. Like, and if you was like, it was on the low low. Nobody was like, bitch, I slotted. Right. Like, I remember the first conversation I had with like one of my older friends, and like I had a long time, or I was in a long-term relationship. Like we had been together at the time, probably like 3 or so years at the time. And she was other than me, and we was like, she just started the conversation about like head and like sucking dick, and I was like, oh, you do that? She was like, girl, you trying to keep your nigga, ain't you? I was like, so wait a minute. You legit want me to put the shit that he pisses
he don't
out
even
of?
Wipe.
Dog, they shake the shit. They shake the shit off.
That was my whole thought too. Like, what?
I was like, hold on, honey. I'm like, so do you have to wait till after they get out of the shower? Like, I'm super fucking confused. Like, it literally was like the emoji with the exploding head. Like, that's how I was looking, because it was like she was opening a whole nother like level of life that I had just got boosted to. But yeah, like that was not the shit back then. Like, and then all of a sudden, I was just like sucking dick, sucking pins, sucking cucumbers, sucking no suck. Like, dog, like, okay, like we're all hip now. We're here. We're all on the same
like
page.
Everybody's sucking dick, but are we putting out tutorials?
Are we posting it
on cucumbers? I don't know.
Like, I mean, like spitting and slobbing, like leaving nothing to the imagination at this point. Like, really.
I will say though, some of y'all bitches got skills, because all that
a lot of y'all bitches,
all of that is not going down my throat. I'm not dying.
I was about to say they wasn't picking the little small organic joints. The little small organic seedless.
I will never sit here and lie to y'all about my sex game. Shay don't have no kind of deep throat. Like, huh? What? What are we doing?
Them cucumbers, I don't know. Maybe I need to go to farmers markets, but them shits had girth and length, and I was like, oh, the whole thing,
genetically modified cucumbers.
Oh, all of that.
Like,
I said, okay, go ahead, sis.
Okay, eggplants. That's what's up.
Bust it down for the salad.
But what are y'all doing that for? So you're going to get something
on the internet, and it's going to be there forever.
Right, that's my thing. So I guess my mom is coming on, because I'm like, okay, you're going to get likes because, I mean, dudes, right? You're going to get...
They go searching for that kind of shit.
Right. You're going to get a whole bunch of fucking DMs, and then you're going to be pissed because it's going to be like, nobody sees that I have a personality. Look at me.
They're like, no, bitch, suck my dick.
Right. But then one day you're going to get older. You're going to get married, maybe have kids, maybe become like a pastor. So, I mean, there's so many fucking routes you could go because it's life. And like, you really want a video of you deep throwing a cucumber floating around? Like, Little Kim had, I remember when I saw her take a whole Sprite can in her mouth. But I mean, Little Kim is still Little Kim. So that works for her. But like, girl,
not somebody with a 9 to 5.
You're in college to be a nurse. Like,
and your fucking professor probably just seen that fucking joint on their fucking feed. Like, bitch.
I know somebody's gonna be like, you need to not slut shame. Let people do what they want. Don't police women's bodies. I just don't understand. Like, I just don't understand. Why? I guess
I don't understand. It rolls into that whole likes and attention and I don't know. Like, parents, stop paying.
Maybe I'm just jealous because I can't do that to a cucumber. Maybe.
I'm not fucking jealous.
I'm gonna get me a cucumber and practice.
But I don't think. Oh, Jesus.
I'm not gonna practice online though.
Hashtag Shay is practicing. Hey, yo, JT.
He gonna come home like, oh yeah.
So I heard you've been practicing. Let me see.
Got some zucchini.
Let me see how you got. Right. I cannot stand
I'm
you.
not doing that shit, JT.
He like, yes. Birdman hands.
Nope. First of
But
all,
parents just start fucking showing. I was just gonna say, just parents just start showing your kids attention at a young age, because I know, like we were just saying about this whole, validation online, but I don't know, like it's some kind of way we got to make them understand that this is not what's it, like.
parents,
No.
show your kids these fucking videos, because if you see them, they fucking see them too. Obviously, don't show your younger kids, but if you have, teenage kids, you need to have a conversation with them and be like, so look, this ain't cute. Like, this ain't it, boss. Like,
This is how I'm gonna put in perspective. How would you feel if it was me doing this in this challenge? How about that? How about if it was your mama on here?
because
You'll be fucking hella embarrassed,
your
right?
mama
So
suck
don't
dick
fucking
too.
embarrass me. Look, don't fucking embarrass me, and I won't embarrass you. Let's keep it cute around here, okay? Okay.
Whew, child, good luck with y'all challenges. I'm never gonna do any of them. Remember that one challenge when niggas was throwing ice on people, and it was for like
Yeah,
some
so many people was doing that. Fucking uh, coffee tag me. All right, Dice, it's your turn. No, the
somebody
fuck it's
tagged me
not.
too, and I was like, yeah, that's cute.
First of all, I'm not getting my hair wet.
First of all, I'm not about to be
That's
in
uno.
cold ice water.
Dog, who has time? Like, I'm not getting my hair wet. That's you canceled out when you said pour water on your. Oh no, tut.
Remember the
Are
plank
you paying for me to get it
challenge?
done? Oh yeah, I didn't do that
But
shit either.
niggas were, just to get likes, they were fucking
Dog, they was
risking their
planking
life
everywhere, like on bridges and dog.
on
Please,
chimneys. Get the fuck out of here. You're not Santa Claus. Get the fuck off the
dog,
chimney.
get your fucking dusty ass down. What are you doing? You're
We sound like
dusty.
old washed up bitches.
They probably like, y'all bitches ain't no fun. Y'all want the sleep wine challenge.
I mean,
I'll take the Henny challenge.
I mean, I'm about to give me a cucumber though.
All right, so the next one where I was you about to get a cucumber and chop that bitch up in a salad. That's what the fuck you
Probably,
about to
but I'm gonna
say.
try.
Okay. Well, make sure you record it and send it to JT.
I don't want him to get no ideas.
All right. He gonna hear this and be like, duly noted. So what else? Oh, so more ignorant shit, and this one kind of pissed me off. So there is a video floating around the internets with, I don't know, people were saying Disney World. I don't know if it was Disney World. It was an amusement park. I don't know what amusement park. Don't know. I don't have all of the backstory. I have talked to a couple people, and in a nutshell, the video that I saw, the version that I saw, I don't know if it's multiple versions, but there is a gentleman. I'm not going to call him a gentleman. There's a wild fucking nigga in this joint arguing with a woman, and they are like literally fist fighting. And then, first of all, it's a whole bunch of commotion. Like literally, there are people standing around, white people looking scared, other black people, of course, people recording. But most importantly, there are kids. This is a fucking amusement park.
Right.
Not only other kids with their parents and passing by, there are
Their
multiple
kids.
children, yes, of the people in this damn fight. There was even one little boy that looked like he was crying and trying to pull them to tell them to stop. Literally, the little boy looked like he was maybe 2 or 3, like not above 3. I can promise you that. Super young, crying, and like this dude is like literally fighting. His girlfriend comes up and they get the double teaming whoever the chick was. Then I guess the mama come in and she did the little dramatic fall, like, oh Jesus, I got hit. Long story short, somebody was like, yeah, well, your girlfriend hit your mama. That's why she fell out. He turns around and goes the fucking and starts hitting his girl, the one who was just fighting beside him. And she's copping her plea, like, no, I was trying to help her up. Like, it was just so much going on. So I was on Duncan's page because he made a post about it. And he was like, I don't understand, like, people always pulling out a camera to record shit. Like, and I agree with that. Like, I feel like motherfuckers will go and pull out their phone to record some shit before they actually step in and be like, do you need some help? But he also was like, as a man, like, how can you just stand there and not try to break it up? And that's when I don't agree. And maybe that's just the old person in me coming out. But as you can see in the video, when they finally did step in, the motherfucker was like, who the fuck had their hands around my neck? Like, literally, if he would have seen who the fuck had grabbed him and yoked him up behind his neck, he would have started stealing that nigga. But it's like, you got to kind of be careful with breaking up fights as well, because it's people out here that try to play hero and break up stuff, and they end up losing their fucking life. Like, literally just like trying to help somebody. And it's sad that we live in that world. It's like, you got to second guess to even help somebody. But if you see this motherfucker is wilding out and he's stealing anybody in sight, I'm calling security or the cops, and y'all motherfuckers need to handle this because y'all get paid.
Okay.
Y'all probably got the hammer on y'all.
And at least you're doing that. Like, to Duncan's point, I think the issue is just like, it goes back to, let me get something that's gonna go viral. Let me get some likes.
For likes.
Y'all are literally, I don't watch, I still, even though we said we were going to talk about this topic, I still didn't watch the video. I don't watch videos with people fighting anymore because I don't understand. Like, people be really getting their ass beat in these videos, and we just repost it and laugh. And I'm just like,
it's desensitizing us, and that's why so much shit can happen, and we just don't feel sympathy or like human empathy for people. Like, yeah, that shit was rough to watch. Like, literally the whole time I was watching it, I was just like, yo, this is so bad on so many levels. The fact that y'all doing this in a fucking amusement park around all these kids, the fact that y'all are black and looking ignorant as fuck in front of these, like, the white people in the back was just like, I know in their head, it was like, niggas always doing some wild shit. Like, it was just so many layers of it that was like, ugh.
I don't like that though. I don't like that whenever somebody is black and does something ignorant, that we are like, oh, this is making the whole race look bad. Because for one, I see plenty of videos where white people be acting a straight fucking...
Oh yeah, they definitely do ignorant shit.
Right. And at the end of the day, people are going to feel whatever way they want to feel about us. So that is not something that I personally take on anymore. I used to be like, oh, that's embarrassing, like, for black people. But now I'm just like, dude, I could be walking down the fucking street minding my business and you were going to call me a nigga or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
That's already been your feelings.
So I don't care about that. I do agree with Duncan though. Like, a couple months ago when the lady and that dude, that white dude punched her in the parking lot in Texas, and the people across the street were just recording it. It was more than one person.
Oh, I didn't see that.
No, I know you did. You probably just can't remember because shit happens all the time. But because I feel like we talked about it. But they were recording from across the street, and I'm like, somebody was like, well, you don't know, that dude could have had a gun. My thing is, y'all could have done something. Yell out, like, yell.
Don't leave her the fuck alone.
Right, yell out, we got you on camera, leave her alone, we're calling the cops. Like, you could still do something. You could be more vocal. It just makes
instead of just sitting there recording.
Because while you just recording and not doing anything else, it just makes it seem like you are really just trying to get a video to go viral. And that's shit. Like, what the fuck?
You're gonna fuck around and catch something on camera and somebody gonna lose their life.
This is why Sebastian on The Little Mermaid didn't like humans, and why Sebastian and Triton didn't want Ariel fucking with us, because humans are trash.
I hate humans.
Like,
this species is trash.
The shit that y'all do is super whack. I don't get it.
I don't either.
I saw another video. It's this guy who works for YouTube. Come to find out,
we
saw it.
Bitch. Yes.
So, black dude standing outside of a building, minding his business, and of course, white privilege is like, who are you? Why are you here? Da, 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 da. And nobody has to tell y'all any fucking thing. I don't have to tell you why I'm standing on the sidewalk minding my black ass business.
He even said that. He was like, I don't have to tell you, motherfucker.
I don't have to tell you what neighbor I'm here to see. I don't have to...
Who's your friend's name?
Yeah, I don't have to give you the name. I don't have to show you on the fucking mailbox. Your son is literally crying like, Dad, I think he
said, I agree. Like, yeah, he said, I agree with you. Like, let's just go.
But instead, you're fucking smiling and smug on the phone. And here's the thing that I don't like about white people, because he'll sit here and I'm sure I was just worried, I didn't know if he was trespassing,
No, you overstepping your shit.
If you're that afraid, then why are you right there in his face? Like, if I was really concerned and I thought
I would scurry away.
Right, I would go in the lobby or something and then be like calling the police and describing the gentleman, but I'm not going to be all in his face basically
smiling and
taunting him
smirking.
if I'm so
Like, yeah, wait till
afraid.
these cops come.
Like, no, get the fuck out of here. And then if I'm somebody standing in front of a building waiting for my friend, how do I know that you even live in this motherfucker? I'm not giving you no
Right.
name and where they live because you might be the crazy motherfucker. White people are the craziest people. Fuck
Oh, okay.
y'all.
Right.
Listen, y'all got me mad over this Ariel shit, so all my anger's coming out. Like,
Like all you humans.
like, what is happening? What are y'all doing? Mind your business.
Mind your fucking
That is an
business.
instance where you can most certainly mind your business.
I don't understand why people like take it upon themselves like they're the fucking like I don't know super cops and like they gotta police the world. Like no,
But then when
so
people are
what?
fighting, y'all just walking by.
Right,
Like,
right.
Flint still don't have no water, y'all. Y'all don't worry about y'all not worried about that though, right?
But you worried about motherfuckers standing outside the building minding they
And
goddamn
Ariel.
business.
Like,
Right,
priorities.
right.
Get it together, folks. Them your folks.
That's y'all like, listeners. Y'all all humans.
What are we?
Shay and Dice
I'm
are
a
I don't
mermaid.
know. I don't
I'm
know
one of
what I
Haley's
am.
sisters that's gonna be singing in the background.
I'm a bot. I
No,
don't
don't
know.
be those.
I'm a fucking robot. Nigga, I don't know. I'm an alien. I'm not from here. I'm just visiting to see what the fuck y'all niggas up to.
I would
And
leave.
right now, y'all on some fuck shit. I'm about to get on my fucking ship and get the fuck out of here. Y'all niggas is trash and fucking up your damn earth. You just trash. Treat each other like shit.
Basura.
Go back to my goddamn planet. What else? I guess that's it. I did see this other post. That LAPD fucking ticketed and trying to tow Nipsey's car. Because they still have it there as like a memorial in the plaza where he was shot and killed. And LAPD is trying to get that shit the fuck up out of here and like literally put a ticket on his shit. Like,
I
doesn't
mean, he's
he
gonna pay
own?
it.
But doesn't he own the block?
I thought so, but
Or like his family? I shouldn't say him because he's rest in peace. But like, he bought the whole little plaza, so it's his property, right? Unless I'm mistaken.
you know they're trying to get money.
Child, look, I'm sure he has enough to pay for the ticket to have his car parked there. Like, I don't think it's blocking the street, so I'm just confused on why it matters that the car is parked there. But yeah, I hate humans. Anyway, yeah, those are the humans that I hate. Are any other humans? I mean, I have plenty more, but
That's all I have for now. I don't like a lot of you, but I don't have time. Moving on.
that's why I said we'll be here for days.
Did you know that in Virginia they have changed the age to buy tobacco products to 21?
Oh, so they bumped it up
Yeah.
because it used to be 18, right?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I think it's I okay, so I used to smoke cigarettes. So I would have been pissed. Like, because when I started smoking cigarettes, I was not 18. So I used to have to go through extreme measures to feed my habit. So as soon as I turned 18, I was like, oh, finally, like I can just get my cigarettes in peace. But
21.
like,
That's extreme. It's like if you can join the military at 18 and them niggas have
so
smoke breaks all the time. Like
that's the
how come you can't?
caveat. If you're in the military and you show your military ID, then you can get cigarettes. But I
Oh, okay.
still feel like
That's
um
discrimination.
I just feel like if I'm old enough to vote, if
Mm-hmm.
I am no longer living in my parents' home because I'm in college, or
I'm considered a fucking legal
if
adult.
I'm considered a fucking legal adult, then it's. I think the other reason why it bothers me is because it's like fucking. Not that cancer doesn't suck because it does, but the
Mm-hmm.
rates of people that smoke cigarettes goes down more and more every year. So if you guys wanted to change something, as much as I like alcohol, alcohol is doing a lot of damage. So why not change laws surrounding that? And why don't y'all legalize weed? Because then a lot of people wouldn't even want to smoke cigarettes anymore.
How about just ban cigarettes altogether? Like instead of upping the age, like just be like, you know what, fuck
Because
tobacco.
then they're going to ban it and it's just going to get a lot of people caught up, just like
Oh
fucking
yeah,
weed does, just like how alcohol used to do when they tried to ban that. Like, people who
right.
smoke cigarettes are not going to give up smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, that's a strong fucking.
It's
They got
such an
medicine just to try
addiction.
to get you to stop smoking, like patches and gum and all type of
I
stuff.
just think it's kind of like, all right, guys,
It's better things the laws to pass, like
like legalize
fucking
weed
Commonwealth.
for
Yeah.
federal employees. Thanks. That's all I
Please and
want.
thanks.
Like, just give us THC, please and thank you.
Let's see. TV? Tea? I guess we've talked about most of the tea during the humans that we hate.
TV was kind of slow because of the holidays,
Yeah.
so nothing. I don't
Yeah.
think anything really came on.
Yeah, the only thing I really watched was what did I watch? Love and Hip Hop and Real Housewives of Potomac.
Okay, Love and Hip Hop. We'll skip over.
Potomac.
Potomac. What happened on this episode?
Candace Kirker at the harbor.
Yeah, but I don't know why she invited that lady over to her house anyway.
Like, I feel like these little created situations, you already knew something was gonna go down. It was already so much tension between a couple of them, so you knew if something wasn't gonna pop off. Well, Monique, I think that's her name, Monique, she's pregnant, so she
She
ain't gonna
been
pop off
chilling.
too much. Yeah, she just like, I'll address this shit later. But yeah, like, and then you taunting the bitch talking about something. Oh yeah, your mom's house is really nice, bitch. And then she done told your ass to leave several
And she
times, and you
kept
keep
coming
coming
back.
back.
I'd have beat her
Even
ass.
old girl was like, I think it's kind of rude that you're not leaving. And she asked you to leave. She's like, well, I'm gonna dress this and I'm gonna leave. Left, came back in the foyer like, well, wait a minute, I heard y'all talk. Bitch, she told you get the fuck out of her house. Like, go. And if you don't fuck with her, you saying she childish, you don't want to be around, then get the fuck out of her house.
Yeah, the forced situations are becoming a bit annoying. There's no way, and it's one thing if it's like I'm having an
We got to
event
record together. Yeah.
at a public place, and because we're contractually obligated to do scenes together, we can do that.
It will be.
But my
But
house,
no,
you're
you're
just
not
not
coming
coming
in
in my
this
home.
motherfucker. Me and the producers will be beefing because I'd be like, nah, we can record out on the stoop.
It's just not
But like,
happening.
that bitch not coming up in
I can
here.
meet her
Like,
at the harbor at Cadillac Ranch.
right.
Like,
Because we not about to fucking get the wrecking and mess up my shit.
yeah.
Like, nah, we can go ahead in a public, nice little place and get the arguing there. But you're not about to come in my home and disrespect me. My husband up here serving sexy food and you out here being a bitch. Like, I can't.
What do you think
I fucking
about
can't.
Ashley's husband? Because there's been a lot of rumors about
So
him and
that
this.
nigga wants. I feel like if he's not actively doing it now, he's done it in the past and probably still has urges. Maybe he used to be gay, or maybe he was bisexual. And he's like, all right, well, I'm that part of my life. Maybe I'm trying to push down or push away. So like, I think he really has feelings for her,
He's
but
attracted to men also.
yeah, I definitely agree. Like, I feel like them urges come out and
It's
it's
been
no
too
way.
many rumors
I'm
from
about
the
to say
beginning.
I was about to say I seen like the flashbacks from other seasons when he's fucking had questionable shit. And then not only is it two girls, okay, take out Candace because you could just be like, all right, bitch, you making shit up. But the bitch Robin who has no reason to lie. And then the girl, Candace's husband was like, look, I don't even like getting in women's business shit, but I just wanted to let you know, like, I heard this shit too. And I looked at Robin and was like, what the fuck? So, like, you can't say 3 separate motherfuckers is conspiring to lie on your fucking husband. Like, you need to go talk to your fucking husband before you get to Kirk. And, like, I get it, you trying to save face. But they was even saying that she was right there when he said it. And she kind of like, so maybe she knows, but, like, she doesn't want it to be something on camera.
Which could be true. Because personally, I think that Ashley's just in it for the money.
Facts. I've been saying it from the rip. She's trying to get that baby.
Yeah, he renegotiated their prenup because they were already at like whatever year it was where if they were to divorce, she would have got all this money. So he like, oh, let's revise it, just to be sure. And she did it. But I think this baby was like, let me solidify like all the coins. Like, so
right.
The prenup and the baby, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get spousal support plus child support. So that's just
she's trying to get her life set.
So I kind of think that she is just buying her time.
I'ma just deal.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll just deal with this gay shit.
Because she's
just
still young.
Let's keep on actively. Yeah, super young.
She's younger than me.
Compared to his old crusty ass. So she probably like, look, let me just keep on working and get my life together to get pregnant by this motherfucker.
And in a couple of years, gay all you want. I'm sure she's going to divorce his ass, collect and her money, all them coins, and she'll just have a juicier storyline for the show.
Facts. I want to see what next episode is about because apparently the motherfucker got locked up or something. Like, because they was like, oh my god.
Listen, though, Giselle,
mm-hmm.
she is a Virgo, so I like her because I have no choice.
I like her.
But that bitch is messy as fuck. That whole situation was because of her.
Dog, you see Robin's face?
She served that whole shit up.
Dog, they wasn't even like, they talked about this separately, but I agree, like maybe that wasn't the place, especially being as though that like Candace and old girl had just got the fucking popping off
when
and
she
going back and forth.
Ashley did leave on her own, and Giselle was like, "No, I think we can work this out. Just come back in. Just come back in." Like she was literally just stirring the pot. There was no reason for her to be going so hard. Like
I think sometimes the producers pick certain people to be like, all right, I need you to kind of push the envelope on this, because I even noticed on some other housewife shows where, especially Atlanta, but like it's other ones where you just like, you ain't have to do all that. You know them motherfuckers ain't fuck with each other, and the fact that you're pressing the issue. But even Karen was like, Giselle, you a messy bitch. Like, that's crazy.
And when Monique was talking to her husband about it, he was like, well, why did they even bring it up? She was like, because you know Robin and Giselle messy. I was like, yeah. Right. Well, Robin didn't really have anything to do with it because she was just shocked too.
She was like, I was going to take this shit to the grave. She wasn't going to say nothing about it until Candace had brought up. She's like, bitch, yes. Like, I didn't know that. I thought I was tripping, but I heard the same shit. And then, like, she wasn't going to talk about it there. She was even kind of quiet when Giselle was bringing it up. And so the fact that, like, old girl was getting mad with her, like, well, you was just tagged. So she's like, I don't know if you heard it, but, like, Giselle actually was the one who brought it up first and was like, you know, hey, Robin.
But it's not.
I'll defer to you. Like, bitch, I didn't want to bring this shit up.
Right. It's not tag teaming, though. It's not like Robin made this story up. She really heard it. She just chose not to bring it up.
She was super mad at the Virginia Pride when she was like, you're not going to just sit here and co-sign false story. She's like, oh, wait a minute. It's not a false story because I know what I heard. So it's not false.
Her song is trash.
I'm just telling you what dog. And she sounded trash. Like, not only is the song trash, like when she was performing, like all I seen was her little bony butt, little bony butt thrusting and shit. And I'm just like, come on, they just booked you because you was on the show.
Actually, fast forwarded through it because I was like, I'm not dealing with this.
She sounded the fuck terrible, and I was laughing so fucking hard when Giselle shady ass was like, "So it's a song about your husband that you're singing with your sibling." At gay pride. This doesn't make sense. Like, I don't get it. I'm like, honey, none of this makes sense. I'm for fucking sure. But yeah, I was laughing at that episode. But yeah, nothing. Was Ayana on this week?
It was with the brothers and the dad with the crackhead mom that died. And they got part 2 next week.
Yeah. That actually was pretty good.
I thought it was okay.
Well, I guess we'll wait till part 2.
I think I'm just more like, let's just get to it. Like, y'all niggas got issues.
I don't like this fucking part 2 shit. Like, just give me all the tea in one. Just make it a 2-hour episode. Like, I just don't want to wait to next week. Like, I want to know what's going on. And then it was just so much. Like, not only were you fucking there, you're like, I don't even know if you my kids. Like, all right. But yeah.
But why wait till they like 30 to say that? Like, you could have been found that shit out.
Look, like, you definitely could have fucking, like trash. But yeah, TV was a little bit dry.
Yeah, it was. I finished. Well, not finished. I'm caught up to the most current episode of The Handmaid's Tale.
I'm not.
Are you on season 2?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god. Okay. Well,
it's 3 seasons though. It's currently on season 3, right?
It's on season 3 now, and they don't just release all of season 3. They do it every fucking Wednesday. So now I'm caught up.
And you just gotta wait and shit
till next week. So fucking, I don't know if you're going to continue to watch the show, but
I am, but it's just that show stresses me out. Like they blow me. Like this shit that's going on.
Well, the end of season fucking 2. I was actually legit pissed to the point where I was just like, I don't know if I want to watch this show anymore. And now that I'm watching the new season, I'm just like, where are we going? What are we doing? Like,
I was trying to figure out how like after watching these episodes, I was like, how are they going to drag this on the 3 seasons? Like, what the fuck is going to happen? It must be some wild shit going on because I'm confused on how far, like you said, where are we going with this?
Season 1 was good. There were some good episodes in season 2, but this season I'm just not happy with. I just feel like the direction that they should have went at the end of season 2 would have made season 3 much better. And right now it's just redundancy and I'm over it.
Oh, I'll need to catch up now.
So if anybody has a good show that remains good, please let me know, because
look, we have been striking out.
this is not it. I also continue to watch the Zendaya show.
Everybody is trying to get me to watch this shit and saying it's really good.
Mostly because it's wild as shit. Because I'm like, yo, if my fucking daughter thinks that she's about to get in high school and act like this, I will bomb her school. Like, these kids are bad as fuck. All they
Not bomb her
dog,
school.
because all the teenagers in the school are bad. All of them are fucking undercover, fucking gay, smoking drugs and sniffing drugs and fucking each other. It's like, nobody in the school has morals. Everybody's fucking parents failed every child. Like, it stresses me out. It really does. It stresses me out because I'm just like,
is this what high school's gonna
like,
be now?
because I'm not. I'm telling you that I'm not.
Homeschooling it is.
And then I still watch Big Little Lies because I love white mess. And Meryl Streep is on there, and she's such a good actress.
I've never watched that.
She's such a good actress, and she makes me hate her ass every fucking episode. She's a new addition this season, but Jesus, we want to strangle her.
So I'm like more than halfway into last season, because everybody was like last season of Married at First Sight was really fucking crazy.
So you did start watching it?
I am more than halfway done, and bitch, Luke need to get punched in his motherfucking face.
Girl, when you see the motherfucking reunion special, when they see each other, when you find out like what they
don't tell me.
I'm not going to. I'm just saying, when you find out, like, what they do is after the last episode, when they make their decision, they'll have a follow-up like a couple months later just to see. And girl, the fucking tea.
Dog. The last episode I saw, which was annoying as fuck, was when they was going back to visit like where they're from. And the mother is like, she already had talked to him, and she was like, so how are you gonna feel like if this doesn't pan out? Like, what are your plans? Like bitch, because it was like she was saying, like, my son is not fucking with you. Like, and this motherfucker just like left them on their whole little 1 month anniversary and was gone all day. I'm saying, well, she was mad at me yesterday, so like I just know, like, she's not the best to be around.
What was Luke's wife's name? Was it like Kate or something?
Kate, I think it was.
She
Kate,
talked to me every time I would talk to her on Instagram, because I would go on every single time. Because like the first time I had one on her page, and I was like, sis, your face is pretty, but I need you to get these fucking bangs out of your face. Like,
I need her with that monotone voice though.
So she was like, looking back, I can definitely agree that I should have made some better hair decisions. And I was like, yeah. So then she posted a picture, and her hair wasn't in her face, and I was like, see, this is so cute. Look at you. And she was like, ha ha ha, I knew you'd agree, or something like that. So in my mind, I was like, oh, y'all was friends like shit. Because her monotone, like her fucking monotone voice, the way she was acting over this fuck ass nigga, and her hair, they bothered me the whole season. And I just was like, I just want.
Her face is so pretty too. So the fact that he was repulsed, I was like, I'm gonna do her breasts thing. Like, why were you repulsed and your soul was dead? Like, you're dramatic as fuck. Like,
oh, please watch everything by next week so we can talk. Because
yes, okay, I'm gonna catch up. I'm definitely gonna be caught up by there.
Jasmine is a Leo, which I was like,
Jasmine is the redhead one?
No, the black girl.
The what? Oh, that's Jasmine? Not the virgin?
No, I'm talking about the old season.
Oh, I'm mixing up the seasons. Black girl. Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. On this new season,
I keep mixing. It's crazy because like I'm watching
both,
the new season, but like then I watch the old season. I'm like, we had a black couple, and I'm like, oh wait a minute, which black couple? which season?
This new season. I'm telling you, my best friend's cousin's wife, Iris. I want her virginity to be gone so I can never hear about it again.
Dog, if she talk about her being a virgin one more goddamn
it's
time,
so
let me say something. The dude is so patient. Keith, is his name Keith?
I don't know.
With the dude who her husband, he's so patient, because I be like, all right, bitch, look, yes, I'm here for the same reason. No, I just was on this show and was like, let me find me a virgin that's knocked down. Like, yes, I'm invested and I want to be in this long term as well. Like, what are you talking about? But
Everybody
she
does not get on the
always
show for that reason, though, girl. See.
oh yes, I need to get on it. Okay, I need to catch up because I know you dropping hints like it's about to be lit at the end of this. So, bitch, if all the shows I don't catch up on, I need to catch up on that. Listeners, I don't know. Maybe I'm the last one to the party. But yeah, so far this last season, I mean, I'm watching the current season of Married at First Sight, but last season, because so many people was, even my husband's aunt was like, girl, yes, it's a mess. You need to watch it. I said, oh, look, honey, too many people saying the same thing. It must be good. And so far, it's not let me down because, Shay, I should have been watching this shit all along. I should have listened to you, Shay. God damn,
I'm
why you
saying,
ain't tell
oh,
me?
shut up. The other Black couple on this current season, though, Greg and the girl, I don't remember her name.
It starts with a D. Shit.
But anyhow,
Goddamn.
I mean, she said she hasn't been in a relationship in 10 years
10
and she's
years.
30. So you're talking about when you were just getting into your adulthood. And so I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. Like, it's probably just really strange for her to have somebody in her space all day long, you know. But it doesn't seem like she likes him that much.
Yeah. It comes off like, okay, you stop complimenting me so much. I was like, oh.
But I was like,
Okay.
oh, that sounds like some shit I would say.
Like, can you stop being so nice to me? But then as soon as somebody's mean, like, damn you asshole.
Right.
Like, what you want me to do? Let me know.
So I don't know what to make out of their little thing. But the redhead girl and that bald dude, they're not going to make it.
They don't seem like it because look, she was the fuck pissed waiting on that man for lunch and he had already left. Talking about, well, you left me first. Like, oh, y'all childish. Like, for real. Like, get your fucking life.
She seems like she's free spirited, and I feel like
he seems conservative.
Right. And I'm like, maybe they match them to like balance each other out. But I feel like she has too much of a personality for him. Like, it's too extreme.
I think what's going to push him away is her father.
Oh, really?
Her fucking father? She's the one with the father that's just like all that kissing in the face. I'm just like, what's going
and
on?
the whole
Like,
time, she's kind of a...
like in this thing. Like, she like, look.
If she wasn't on her period, she would have fucked him.
They would have got a popping ton. But yeah, I think like once the initial, because they're like really attracted to each other. So I think once the initial like, oh, like he's fine, I want to smash is wearing off, she's like, this motherfucker's boring, and he's gonna be like, this bitch is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't see that working.
I also think that other couple, the really short girl with the really tall dude,
I think they're gonna work. Please, I like them.
I like them, but I just don't see it. I feel like they're like buds who fuck.
Not buds. Oh, because it was out on the beach working out and shit. It's like, oh,
There just seems like such an odd couple. Like,
personality wise,
yeah, I feel like she may be too much of a tomboy. Like, I think that he likes that side of her. Like, he can like play ball with her, he can work out with her, but he gives me like he kind of wants like a girly girl sometimes. And she said in the beginning, like, bitch, this is how I look all day, every day. And she was in like
I'm chilling.
Yeah. And she looked like she was going to the grocery store. So I don't know.
She's like, you should have had my sister, the other twin, because she was dead up.
And she
even though
looks
it was at the wedding.
like, and she looks like she's way more into him than he is into her.
Yeah, I think like she was ready to smash him at the altar.
Yes, she was.
She's like, I can't wait to kiss my husband.
And that's
like,
all
she
so keeps talking about. His kisses, I could kiss him forever. And it just looks so uncomfortable for him because he got to bend all the way down to kiss her small ass.
Neck hurting for the rest of his life.
Yeah. I don't know. Right now, usually at this point, I'm like, okay, I think they're going to work. I don't think they're going to work. And
you don't know.
Right now, I don't see it for none of them.
Ooh, so you don't think none of these, even the virgin and old boy, you don't think they're gonna make it?
Maybe she's just fucking annoying.
Yeah, she is.
I gotta call my best friend to see what the fam thinks.
Yeah, my husband said the same thing. He's like, yo, she's so annoying.
Like, it is a big deal. Like, you're old as fucking, you're a virgin. Congrats. I just want to hear about it.
But did you see old boy face when he was like, so, I mean, you have done other stuff. But she's like, I mean, well, Yeah, he's like, he's sucking dick
No,
tonight.
but I bet you by other
Cucumber
I
challenge.
bet you by other stuff she was getting pleasure.
And not
She probably wasn't even sucking dick. I know how these virginly hoes be.
virginally.
Yep, I'm hip.
That's wild. Well, I will be tuning in, listeners. Let us know what you think if you've been watching. But Married at First Sight is lit. I should have listened and watched a long time ago, but it is lit. I'm hip now.
Okay, girl. I don't have no
That's all I
tea.
got for tea. Yeah, me neither. I think we spilled all the tea during hating humans.
Okay. You got some bad, good, release, good, bad, however order it goes.
Yeah, I got some.
Okay.
So I guess I'll start with bad, release, and good because you got to end good. Okay, I say this every time, like I'm trying to figure out what order I should go in. So the bad is that I am starting to gain weight again. I was at a point where I was kind of like just maintaining and hovering around the same weight, but my drinking has kicked into overdrive.
Summertime.
Look, and I don't know what possessed me one day to get on the scale because it's not like I have been heavy on the dieting or even working out at all. So I don't know what possessed me to get on the scale. But when I did, my heart dropped and I was like, oh, so this is what we doing. All right. So yeah, that kind of made me sad for a while. Yeah, I think I need to get my life. I'm just not sure what steps I'm going to take because I'm not going to stop drinking because it's summer. Duh. So yeah, I don't know. Like I might need to go back to my when I was just drinking on the weekends and not during the week because I've gotten back to drinking during the week. It was them 2 weeks at home with the kids. Like it threw me all over. They stressed me the fuck out and I started drinking like almost every other day in the house. Like, yeah, I was wild as shit. And now like here I am just having like leisurely sips and shit. Watching TV like I needed some Hennessy or something. So yeah, so that is the bad is that I'm starting to pick up weight and I'm not hovering around the number that I had been. Release, I guess it kind of ties in a little bit. So I just want to release inconsistency and like pretty much with anything, like whether it's like diet and stuff like that or relationships with people, businesses, motherhood, like just all the shit. Like I feel like sometimes like I'll be really really on with certain stuff and then other times like I'll just be exhausted and I'll be off and I'm just like I'm not feeling it right now. And I just want to release the inconsistency and try to be a little bit more consistent in areas of my life. Yeah, as well as that weight gain.
So what's the
Like I
good?
said, the good is so my daughter, so she let her tell it she wants to be like the next Beyonce / Janet mashup or something. Like she wants to sing and dance and like be super super lit, and I'm with it. I'm like, once you get it, just let me know. So she goes in here and she's like thinking she's singing and everything. So anything, they had something at her camp, at her summer camp, and she sang for the first time on a microphone on a stage in front of the people at her camp. Like they had like a kind of like a karaoke type thing because it was one day that it was like raining really bad, so they couldn't go outside. So they had like a little karaoke thing, and she was like super fucking excited when I came to pick her up, telling me about it. And it was just like, I don't know, it was like really really cute to see her face, how excited she was about it. She was like, she got to sing 3 songs, and I was like, was they cheering? She was like, yeah, some of them weren't like really singing with me, but like some of them were, and they were clapping and stuff. And the teacher said I did a really good job. So I was like,
Oh, that's
look at
cute.
Dave's first little performance. So that was the good because it kind of like melted my heart. It's like the first step to my little superstar, and I was excited. So, what's your good, bad, and release?
So my bad and release is a combo.
Mm-hmm.
A bitch's depression has been kicking in. It's like on
Mm-hmm.
overtime. So I had got off of the medicine that I was on because it was breaking me out in hives. And I did all
Mm-hmm.
this research and got all these vitamins because, I read like if you're deficient in these vitamins, then, that's probably why you're depressed. And for a
Mm-hmm.
while, I thought they were working. Maybe they never were, and I just thought they were, or maybe they were, and then they're not. I don't know, but
They're not working now.
ma'am, these past few weeks, This last
I would
week,
spend that long.
yeah, but this week it just got like really, really bad. Oh, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's just bad. And I got on the scale, same thing, like I've gained weight, and it's like I know what I have to do. I just don't have the motivation, and I'm like so annoyed because like I went and I bought all this stuff to make jewelry and it's just sitting there. I had pulled my camera
Mm-hmm.
back out. My camera is just sitting right here. I took off from school because I was like, "Oh, I'm going to read more." I started to read a book and I made it halfway through and I stopped. Like I have all this stuff that I want to do, but I don't have the motivation to do it. I don't have the
Right.
motivation to clean my house. My house looks a fucking hot as mess right now. Like, I feel like with my daughter being gone, I have even less motivation to do things because at least
Mm-hmm.
when she's here, like, I know I have to do life
Yeah,
for
because she'd
her.
be like,
Yeah.
fuck going on?
So, my psychiatrist had prescribed me Prozac, but I didn't want to get
Mm.
on Prozac because
Isn't that really strong?
Uh, there's I guess I don't know, but I'm at a point where I went and picked it up today. Like it was still in the system, so I went and I picked it up, and I was talking to somebody about it, and they're like, "Well, just be careful because medicine is a big business in America," and it's just like I want to release that shit because I
Mm-hmm.
have been fucking battling depression since I was like 14. Like no lie. It's just gotten worse as I've gotten older. So
Right.
obviously I already have my thoughts about medication and I have been trying my best not to get on them. But I don't know what else the fuck y'all want me to do. Like I'm at the point where I
Right.
want to like kill myself. So I
No,
don't
bitch.
know like to sit here and be like, oh, medication is a big business. Da, 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 da. Like, well, what do
Well,
y'all
if
want me
it's
to
gonna
do?
help me be in a better state of mind and keep me from harming myself, then we're gonna fucking take this medicine in. Like, what the fuck?
Like massive depression with suicidal ideations. That's what the fuck my paperwork says.
Well, then, bitch, you need to pop a pill tonight, or do you do it in the morning? When? How
It's
often do you take
at
them?
night. That's what the instructions say. So when we finish, I will be popping my first Prozac pill. And so I was talking to some other folks that take Prozac, and they were being honest. Like I'm probably never going to be able to get off this medication, but
Oh, why? Because it like works so well, or
yeah,
like they're addicted to
because
it.
it works so well. They're,
Oh, well then, bitch, that's lit.
right, but that's what I'm. But it's like with Black people specifically, um the conversation around like medication for depression is always like that. Whenever you say you're going, like it was a point in time where if you even said you were going to therapy, people would be like, well, you
Yeah,
should just
like for
pray
what?
Jesus is
Right,
there, you know.
right,
And so now therapy is not frowned upon so much, but medication is still like, we don't know what that is, them chemicals and this and that. And it's like, my nigga, I want to kill myself. I don't think you
right,
understand like the shit that be going on in my head when I'm in this house by myself. I have to do something. I don't know what else to do because I've
right.
tried every fucking thing.
All the
I've tried
natural
the natural
options.
options, and some people will be, well, just go outside and go exercise. Well, the issue is I don't have
Bitch,
the
I don't have the
motivation to get
motivation
up
to
and
fucking
do
do
that
it.
because if I did, I wouldn't be gaining weight. It's,
Right.
so
Everybody got an opinion.
I just want like I just want to feel normal, and if
Right.
that means that I have to take this medication, then that's just what it is. And I was just like for people to keep their fucking opinions about it to themselves because nobody
Facts.
understands how I'm feeling.
Nobody's in your brain and nobody feels you. So you got to do what's best for you. And I'm going to be calling you in the morning and checking up on you, see how that pill make you feel.
Oh, it doesn't work in a day.
Well, how long? How fucking long does it take?
I hope it works fast because that was the other thing. Like the natural route that I went, they were like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, it takes about 8 weeks to kick in," and so for
God damn.
right. But I started taking the shit more than 8 weeks ago, so I've been sitting here like, okay, well it takes 8 weeks, so I'ma chill, and then like once the 8 week mark hit, I was just like, okay, I don't feel no fucking differently,
Right.
like, and I don't know. And then like this past weekend, I missed like 2 days of taking it, and it
Mm-hmm.
was like such a drastic like
changing how your mood and
Yeah,
stuff.
so I'm like, maybe it was working, but if it was working, I don't know what it was working to do because I still didn't have the motivation to do anything.
Right.
So I don't know. I've been reading up on Prozac, the good, the bad, the ugly. And I just feel like for me, the benefits outweigh.
The
And
negative.
that's just what the fuck it is. Like, I want my life back. So
Fuck people's opinions and what they think you should do and all that other stuff. You know what you're going through, and just fucking try it. Like, just see and see if it helps. If you're saying that it's other people out there that are actually taking it and they feel like it has helped them, I mean, what the fuck? Like, just try it.
I just feel like when I talk to, like, when white people talk about their medication, they're just, oh, I had Adderall just a few minutes ago. Da, 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 da. Like, it's
Mm-hmm.
like normal, but for us,
Our
it's like,
people are so judgy or like it's
yes,
taboo.
it's
Like,
like
oh
such a
no.
thing, and it's like, okay, that's why all of us are fucking angry because we too prideful to go get help in the form of a pill if that's what we
If what you
need.
need, right.
Like,
Right.
y'all telling me about.
These are the same niggas that's probably popping Molly's though, or
Oh,
and was taking X back in the day.
mm,
Tell them shut up.
all right, well. So the good is I'm going to see my best friend's baby this weekend.
Oh,
Um
baby.
I've seen pictures and I've seen other unworthy people post photos of her.
Oh
But
man.
I will get to see her this weekend. I'm very, very excited. I also want to shout
Oh.
out Dice Designs because they've been popping, Dice little business idea that she wants to keep on the hush for whatever reason. It's just now out here flourishing. Every time I turn around, it's a new nigga in an overachiever or Black Dad's crew shirt. So shout out to Dice.
Thanks, babe.
Hopefully this Prozac will motivate me to the ideas that I have written down on paper to actually come into fruition.
It will, and you gonna be popping, and we gonna have some joint ventures, be.
Let's hope.
Be at some festivals and shit with our little tables and shit,
Let's hope.
selling shit.
I gotta get my shit together.
We gonna be hopeful. We gonna send some good energy, hopefully some moon energy and some crystal energy, and send that shit your way. I don't know if that's what it's called, but we gonna send whatever that earthy shit is your
I'm
way.
recharging my crystals tonight.
Oh shit! It's a full moon.
No, but it's a retrograde, so it's a lot of shit happening, and so I need to just like rebalance my chakras and shit.
So can you recharge them? I thought it had to be a full moon for you to recharge the crystals. Okay, girl.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, yikes.
Don't it got to be a full moon though, or you could charge them whenever? It just got to be nighttime.
You can cleanse your crystals in multiple ways.
Okay, we gonna about to have a whole episode about earthy shit.
Ooh, and I know some earthy hoe friends that could come on and talk about some earthy hoe
And y'all
shit.
can just teach me all the earthy hoe shit. That's what it could be called.
I'm
with it.
Girl, you're gonna be like, get the fuck out of here.
I mean, you could teach me some shit. I ain't saying I'm about to be practicing all of it, but I would be into the crystal stuff, like for real. But like, I don't know if I'm gonna be burning sage and like
I'm
making chants.
I'm burning sage.
Okay.
I have burned sage.
I haven't, but I heard it's a decent thing to do.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Well, that's it for me.
Well, that's it for me, listeners. We thank you. That was my Black Ariel song. Thank you. It's like, no, we thank you. We thank y'all for tuning in as always. We ask you guys to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about us. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram and on Twitter at the Chatty Patties. And on our Instagram, we have a nice little link tree where we have links to everywhere that we're streaming because we are everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And our website that also has embedded episodes as well as like a little bio and a little cute write up about us. So we thank you guys for tuning in, and as always,
Bye.
I don't know. Well, peace out, niggas. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.